Hi guys, in this section we'll be developing one amazing project called real-time job recommendation system. So I think you have seen the LinkedIn. So what LinkedIn does, based on your profile it will give you the job recommendation, right? Based on your interest, based on your skills, it will give you different recommendations. So let's say this is my profile and here I'm getting various kinds of job recommendations. Because in LinkedIn's what you usually do, you update your profile, like you update your skills, you update your, let's say, job experience, you update your educations, you update your interest. Okay, and LinkedIn do these kinds of analysis on your profile, and based on that it will extract some key informations from your let's say profile data, and those data they will be utilizing to give you these kinds of job recommendation. Okay, so now we'll be building similar kinds of applications. So what our application will do, let's say if you submit your profile, so as a profile wise we'll be using resume. So user can upload their resume, and based on the resume actually this will give you a different job recommendation. Okay, and to get the job recommendation guys, we'll be using this LinkedIn and we'll be using this Naukri. Okay, so there is a API called Apify API. I think you have heard of this Apify API, so let me show you. So this is the Apify API website. So this Apify API provides actually lots of API related different platform. Like if you're looking for let's say LinkedIn, let's say job search API, so you'll be getting inside this Apify. Let's say you want to extract the job from Naukri, so you'll be getting inside this Apify. Okay, apart from that, let's say if you want to extract actually TikTok data, if you want to extract let's say Google Map data, Instagram data, so all kinds of let's say API are available inside that. So with the help of this single platform you can access different platform. So for our project guys, we'll be using this amazing platform called Apify, and with the help of that we'll be fetching the jobs from the LinkedIn and from this Naukri platform. Okay, because see, they are using any other API to get these kinds of jobs. Okay, real-time jobs. Even Naukri is also using some other API to get these kinds of jobs. Okay, now what we'll do guys, we'll be using their actually functionality, that means their website to get different jobs. Okay, this is the idea. Now if you want you can also add different let's say job provider platform. Okay, if you're interested you can also add thousands of let's say job platform providers. Okay, and from there you can get real-time job updates and you can also use inside your project. Okay, it's completely up to you. So here we'll be using the LinkedIn and this Naukri to get the job guys. Okay, and how we'll recommend the job based on the user let's say profile, based on the user skills, based on the user interest. We'll get all of the keywords, okay, from the user let's say resume, and with respect to that we'll give the job recommendation system. Okay, and for these guys we'll be utilizing the large language model. Even later on I'm also going to show you how we can let's say convert this thing as a MCP tool so that you can integrate with different client. Okay, if you want to use it. And one more thing guys I want to add in this project, let's say I'm also going to give the summary of the user profile. Okay, that means it will give the entire summary of the user profile. Then it will also give the skills gap and missing areas so they can improve. Even I'm also going to show the future roadmap and preparation strategy. Okay, so this thing guys I'm going to update inside this particular project. Okay, so first of all, let me show you the project architecture. What are the steps we are gonna follow to implement the entire projects? Then after that, your understanding would be more clear. For this, let's open up our Blackboard, and here let me draw the architecture. So see guys, here as I already told you, profile wise, actually user will be using their resume. You can also upgrade this project later on. Let's say you can also give another option so that user can let's say give their LinkedIn profile link, or let's say GitHub profile link. Okay, I think LinkedIn would be better because in LinkedIn actually you have all of your profile, right? So just try to add one more option. User will update the LinkedIn profile and you have to extract, you have to scrap all of the data like their skills, their educations. Okay, these are the data you have to extract and you can build the system. Okay, the system I'm going to implement similar way you can also implement this kinds of system. Okay, but as of now I'm going to use the resume as a profile. So here what will happen, let's say user will upload one resume. So let's say this is the resume. Okay, resume user will upload. So whenever user will upload the resume, the first thing we have to extract the data from the resume. So here we'll be writing a function so that will extract resume data. Okay, this will extract all of the resume data. Okay, then what we are going to do, guys, we'll be using something called large language model, LLM. Okay, LLM, and we'll pass all of this resume data to the LLM. Okay, we'll pass all of the data to the LLM, and here we'll give different prompt. The first prompt will be giving, just give me the entire summary. Okay, entire summary of the user profile. So this will give you the resume summary. Okay, resume summary. Then I'm also going to get some skill gap and missing areas. So we'll be also getting some skill gaps of the user. So skill gap and missing area. Missing areas. Okay. Then next thing, guys, I'm going to get the future roadmap and preparation strategy. So here I can write future roadmap and preparation strategy. Okay, so these are the informations first of all I'll try to get from the LLM, okay, based on my resume. Then one more important things I'm going to get from my profile called, let me write it here. Yeah, so we'll be getting keywords. Okay, we'll be getting job keywords. Job keywords. So what is job keywords? Keywords means, let's say in your resume you usually mention your skills. Let's say you know machine learning, you know deep learning, you know generative AI. Okay, these are the skills you mention. Even you also mention your current profile. Let's say you are a data scientist, you are an AI engineer. So these kinds of keyword you usually mention. So we'll try to extract those keyword to identify different jobs from these kinds of platform, like let's say LinkedIn or let's say Naukri. Okay, because based on the keyword actually we'll try to give you the recommendation. Okay, so that's why this keyword is required. So now what will happen, guys, whenever we'll be getting the job keywords, now we'll try to utilize this Apify, okay, Apify API. That means we'll be using this LinkedIn jobs and this Naukri jobs. Okay, we'll be using LinkedIn jobs API and Naukri jobs API. So let me just write here. So here we have LinkedIn job job, okay, and we have Naukri job. You can see Naukri, okay, Naukri jobs. So this keyword will try to pass in both places, LinkedIn jobs and Naukri jobs. Okay, we'll try to pass, and here actually it is using API. Okay, so it will use API to extract the job information from the LinkedIn and job information from the Naukri. Okay, so once it got, let's say, everything, okay, all the jobs based on my profile, it will give me list of the jobs. Okay, so here I can write, here I'll be getting list of the jobs. Okay, let's say job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4, and so on. So here also I'll be getting the same thing. Okay, job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4, and so on. Okay, so this is the entire architecture. Okay, you can see this is the entire architecture of our project. Got it? So now let's start the implementation. But before that, first of all, we have to set up the project folder structure. Then we'll also make the setup, like different packages we need. Then we'll start the development. And let me tell you guys, after converting this project to the MCP tool, we'll be using something called MCP inspector to test that particular tool. Okay. And later on, if you want, you can also add it to the cloud desktop. You can add it to the MCP use, I think I already covered each and everything in my previous section. Even you can also use your custom client to execute this particular server. Okay, it's completely up to you. But I'm going to test this let's say tool, whatever tools I'm going to create with the help of MCP inspector. Okay, and I already showed you how to use MCP inspector in my previous project implementation. So yes guys, this is the entire idea what we are gonna do through the entire projects, and this is going to be amazing project guys, because you will be getting the real-time flavor, like how this kinds of recommended system is working. Okay, how they're also giving the job recommendation based on your profile. So definitely you'll be enjoying a lot. So there's some other website also. If you open their website, you will see that if you upload your resume, right, if you upload your resume, so what they will do, so I think I can show you some website, I think Naukri also. So here also you can, let's say, update your resume, and based on that you can it can actually give you different recommendation. Then there is another website called this one, mm, I think Turning. Okay, Turning. So this is another website guys. Here also you can update your resume, and based on your resume guys, they will give you different job recommendation system. Okay, so see, previously I uploaded my resume, and these are the recommendation I got guys. Now from here you can start applying. Okay, so these are the website are using this kinds of approach guys. So whenever user is updating their resume, or let's say their profile, they're extracting the informations, they're getting the main keywords. With respect to the keywords, they are using something called large language model. Okay, and they're using some API also, API to extract different jobs from different portals, and they're building the entire system. Now we'll be creating the project folder structure. Before implementing the project, for this just try to open up your local directory, and here I'm going to open up my Visual Code Studio, Microsoft Visual Code Studio. Okay, so I'll click on show mode, and here you will see an option called open with code. Okay, just click here. So if you click here, so it will open this Microsoft Visual Code Studio for you. So now let me zoom the screen. Yeah, yeah. So now in the same directory guys, I'm going to open up my command prompt. So how to open up the command prompt if you're using Windows? So just click here and search for CMD. Okay, you will see the command prompt. Just try to click here. So this is the command prompt. Now the first thing guys, you have to redirect to this particular folders. Okay, how to redirect? First of all, see which is your let's say drive. Okay, I'm inside D drive. So now you have to write D. So let me zoom. Okay, D clone symbol. If you did D clone symbol, now see I'm inside the drive. Okay, now I have to redirect to the folder location. Now how to redirect to the folder location? Copy this link and open up your command prompt again, and just write CD. CD means you're changing the directory. Why? Give space and right click and paste that link. Okay, so this is the directory, this is the link I want to change. Okay, now see I'm inside DSwithBappy/research MCP demo MCP and A2A/jobs. Okay, now if I hit enter, now see guys, I'm inside this particular folder right now. Okay, now let me clear. So if you want to clear in the Windows, just write CLS. Okay, and those who are using any other operating system, let's say Linux or your Mac OS, okay, so you will be having the bash terminal. You can directly open up your bash terminal here. Okay, so if you're using git bash also, you can also open it up. So to open the git bash, you can open up your terminal here. So by default Windows comes up with this terminal, and see here you will have the git bash. So from here also you can run, but here we're using Windows machine, will be executing from the command prompt itself. Okay, even the same things can be done with the help of your Anaconda prompt guys. Okay, if you're having Anaconda prompt also, you can also utilize the Anaconda prompt. So let me also uh, redirect to the folder. First of all, give D. Now I'll copy and I'll give CD, paste the link. Okay, now I'm inside my this folder. Now here we are using Anaconda. Either you can execute from the Anaconda, either you can execute from the command prompt. It's up to you. Okay, so let's execute everything from the Anaconda prompt itself. Okay, so now what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to open up my Visual Code Studio, and here I'll be creating the folder structure. So to create the folder structure, you can easily run one command. So it will initialize most of your files. Okay, then later on you can also create some more folder. Okay, if you need. So for this we'll be using UV guys, UV package manager. I think you remember we installed UV, right? And with the help of UV we can initialize the project. Now here you can execute this command called UV init. So if you just write UV in it, it will automatically initialize some files in your directory. See, it has automatically initialized some files in my directory. Okay, now here I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to name it as job, or let's say src. Inside that, I'm going to create a file called job underscore API dot py. Okay, and here I'm having a main.py file. So we'll try to replace with app.py. Okay, app.py. Okay, and later on I will be also creating the MCP server. So for this, I'm going to create another file called MCP underscore server dot py. Yeah, so this is the folder structure, but one thing I have to add the constructor file in the src folder. So let's create the constructor file underscore init underscore dot py. Yeah, because we'll be importing some functionality from this job API file, so we need this constructor files. Okay, because this is a separate folder, and I think you know the local package concept. So for this we need this one. In my previous project implementation, I also explained the same thing, right? Okay, now I think my folder structure is ready. So guys, now we'll be making the setup of our project. So for this we need some library. So here I'll be creating a file. Let's name it as requirement dot txt. So the first package I need, Streamlit, because here we'll be creating a Streamlit user interface. So there user will be getting one resume uploader option, and they will be getting a button. Okay, and in the same Streamlit UI, they will be getting the response, okay, from my application. So Streamlit I need. Then the second package I need the OpenAI. So here I'm going to use OpenAI large language model. Okay, if you want, you can also use Grok model. You can also use any other large language model. It's up to you. Then here I'm going to initialize another package called py mu pdf. So here we'll be processing the PDF file, okay, because resume would be PDF format. So that's why we need this particular package. Then here I need another file called .env. Okay, .env. So inside that we'll be mentioning our OpenAI API key and this Apify API key. Okay, so for this we'll be using this .env file. So here let me mention my OpenAI API key and Apify API key. So yeah, so this is my OpenAI API key, guys, you can see, and this is my Apify API token. Now how to create this Apify API token, I'm going to tell you whenever we'll start the development. As of now, you just remember inside this .env file I have to mention my OpenAI API key and my Apify API token. Okay, these two things I need. Okay, so that's why we need this .env .env package. So here just let me write it. So Python hyphen dot env. Okay, this thing I need. Then I have to specify another package. So here we'll be using the Apify. Okay, Apify platform, and we are having a Python SDK for Apify. Okay, so what is the name of the SDK? The name of the SDK is Apify client. Okay, so we'll be using the Apify client to access actually these are the informations with the help of the API token. Okay, I hope you got it. Yeah, so we have to set up, these are the package, guys. Okay, so let me set up. So here for this you have to first of all initialize the virtual environment. And how to initialize, you can use uv venv. So this is the command. If you execute, it will automatically initialize the virtual environment for you. Now to activate, so this is the command, just copy and activate it here. Okay, now you can see my environment has been activated. Now how we can install the requirement? So for this you can execute this command called uv add hyphen r requirement.txt. So requirement .txt. Now if you press tab guys, tab from your keyboard, it will auto complete. Now hit enter, so it will install all of the library. You can see one by one it's done. Okay, yeah, so I think we are done guys. Now let me clear CLS. That means we are clearing the terminal. Okay, CLS clearing the anaconda prompt. Now yeah, so our library installation is complete. Now guys, what I will do, I'm going to show you how we can develop the entire application. Okay, then later on I will also try to show you how we can convert this thing as a MCP tool and how we can use with the help of this MCP inspector. So guys, our setup is done and everything is ready. Now we can start the development. So first of all, let's create our applications. That applications will take the resume from the user and it will show actually different let's informations. Like I told you in my architecture, it will give you the resume summary. It will give you the skill gaps and missing areas, and it will also give you the future roadmap and preparation strategy. And it will also return you some keywords. Okay, some keywords from your profile, and with the help of keywords there would be a button. So if you click on the button, let's say the button name is find jobs, so it will give you different job recommendation from the LinkedIn as well as the Naukri. So this is the application we'll try to develop, and later on we'll try to convert this function as a MCP tool. Okay, so for this here I need another file guys. So let's create the file inside src. I'm going to name it as helper. Okay, helper.py. So inside helper, I'm going to write some utility tools. Okay, so first tool, that means first function I need, it will extract the content from the PDF. So let's say whenever user will give any kinds of PDF, I'll first of all extract the content from the PDF. For this I need a function, and that function will be writing in the helper.py. This is the idea. Okay, so for this let's import some library here. So first of all I need this fi t. So let me select my environment. So this is my environment. Yeah, so fit z. Okay, so this is the library I need. And now you can ask me, sir, we didn't install the library, then why we are getting this library? Because I think, remember, we installed this PyMU PDF. Okay, this library, and if you want to import it, you have to import like that, FITZ. Okay, this is the idea. And here I need one more thing, operating system package. OS. Okay, because I need to load the API key. Okay, for this. Then I need .env. So from .env, okay, import load env. Then what I need this Apify client. Okay, Apify client, because after writing this but before writing the Apify client guys, first of all let's write our function. Okay, the function it will extract the PDF from any kinds PDF content from any kinds of PDF file. So for this I'll define the function here. So def extract text from PDF. So text, and here I'm getting code suggestion guys, because here I'm using GitHub Copilot. So maybe I can take the suggestion and I can modify with respect to my requirement. Okay, so here what I will do, I'll take the entire code. Now let's do the modification here. So see, make sure guys you give the doc string, because always doc string will help you to understand about the function. Okay, if anyone is using your function on whenever you are converting this thing as a MCP tool, so that time actually this doc string helps a lot. Okay, so here what I will do, yeah, so extract text from PDF. So it will take what? It will take the PDF path. Okay, it will take the PDF path. And or let's say instead of PDF file, because user will upload that PDF now, so I'll make it as upload uploaded file, uploaded underscore file. Okay, this is the name. So it will extract the text from the PDF file. So it will take the uploaded file. Okay, uploaded file, and returns the extracted text. Okay, this is the idea. Now how to extract the text guys? So here is the code. So let me reject the suggestion. So here I have to give the uploaded file, and here I also need to give the uploaded file. Okay, now see what is happening guys. Here we're writing everything in the try exit block. So first of all it will try to open. Okay, or let's say here I can write like that. I'll just write in a simple way. I think that would be fine. Here I'll remove the entire code. So first of all, let's extract the documents from the PDF. So for this, we'll be using this function library called FITZ, and we'll open. Okay, we'll open. What I have to open? I have to open the uploaded file, and for this you have to define this parameter called stream, and inside that just mention your uploaded file. Okay, uploaded file. You can see we have mentioned, and there is a function called read. Okay, read. So read will read the entire content. Okay, and here you have to specify the file type. File type is the PDF. Okay, that's it. Now once I read everything, now it will be having different pages. Okay, if I show you my resume, guys, let me show you my resume. So guys, here you can see this is my resume, and it is 2-page resume. Okay, 2-page resume. So I have to go through all the pages to extract the informations. Okay, so for this, what I will do, I'll just write a for loop. So for page in doc. Okay, page in doc. Then after that, we'll extract the content, okay, from the pages, and we'll try to save inside a variable. So let's take a variable here. I'm going to name it as text, and it should be an empty string. Now what I will do, guys, we'll try to get the text from the pages, and we'll add in this particular variable. Okay, every time we'll try to add, and once we have extracted all the data, we'll try to return them. So return text. Okay, return text, that's it. So this function will try to help me to extract the content from the PDF. Okay, I hope you got it, guys. So yeah, this is ready. Now another function I need, this function we have to initialize for the large language model, because I told you now, if you see the architecture, so after getting the data, okay, after getting the extracted data, we have to pass it to the large language model, and large language model will give you different let's say informations like summary, skill gaps, okay, then future roadmaps and all, and obviously the job keywords. So for this I need a large language model, so I told you we'll be using OpenAI based large language model. Okay, so here I'm going to create another function. I'm going to name it as ask underscore OpenAI, and this will take the prompt. Okay, this will take the prompt. Here again I'm getting the doc string, so let's take the doc string as a suggestion, and now I can modify. So here I'll be only taking the max tokens. Max is the underscore tokens. Okay, max tokens. So here I'll write 500. Okay, you can also increase and decrease this particular parameter, it's up to you. And this is the entire, let's say, doc string. Send a prompt to the OpenAI API, returns the response. Okay, so here you can see the entire doc string. So let me reject. Yeah, now we have to import the OpenAI, guys. So let me import it. So let me remove this at the line. I'll remove this at the line. Okay, so what I will do, guys, here I'll come, and first of all I will import the OpenAI. So how to import? So you can import like that. So from OpenAI, import OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI. So it should be import OpenAI. And I also need this OpenAI API key. And I think you guys know how to generate the OpenAI API key from the OpenAI platform. Okay, I already have the API key. We have already mentioned here. Okay, so to load that, we'll be using this load env package. So here I can write load.env, and here let's open the OpenAI API key. So here let's copy the key name, and here I'm going to write this code wes.get env OpenAI API key. Okay, so it will load the API key, and after that we have to set as environment variable. So wes.environ, okay, environ, and here we are setting this key as a environment variable. Okay, you can see environment variable we are setting. Yeah, now by default OpenAI will look through this environment, and it will get the OpenAI API key. Okay, so yeah, I think it's done. Now what I will do, I'll come here, Now let's modify this line. So instead of taking this OpenAI, I'll be taking like that. So client, let me remove everything. So response is equal to client. Okay, so we have already made the client, I think. Okay, client we haven't made now. So let's define the client as well. So client is equal to OpenAI. Inside that you have to pass the API key. So API key is equal to my OpenAI API key. Okay, this will make the client. Now from the client we'll call the function. So here I can write client dot chat dot completion dot create. Okay, so this is the function. Inside that we'll try to define my prompt, my model name, and some parameter. Okay, so let me define. First of all, we have to define the model name, the model you want to use. So here the model I'm going to use called GPT-4o. So here I can write GPT hyphen 4o. This model I need 4o, this model. And apart from that, I also need to specify the messages. Inside messages, you have to define the role and prompt. Okay, so let me define. First of all, I'll define the role. So role is nothing but user and content is nothing but your prompt. Okay, the prompt user will give, and where you'll get the prompt, here we'll get the prompt. Okay, this is the idea. So once we get everything, I also need to define some parameter like temperature. So let's define 0.5. You can increase and decrease based on your requirement. Let's say you need more creativity, that time you can increase. If you need less creativity, you can decrease the parameter. Okay, and the max tokens. Yeah, so I think we're done now. Whatever response I'll be getting, I'll try to return it. So let's write here. So return responder choices a message. I only need the content. So strip we don't need to do. I only need the content. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so our function is ready. Yeah, now the next thing guys I need this one. Here if I show you, so after extracting the data, we are passing it to the LLM, and LLM function we have created. Okay, then this LLM will return you the job keywords, and we have to use the LinkedIn jobs and Naukri jobs. Okay, we'll be using this Avi let me show you this Apify API key to extract the job information from the LinkedIn and jobs. So for this we'll be creating two functions. One is for the LinkedIn jobs and this is for the Naukri jobs. Okay, let me create it here. So I'll open up my code, and in the same helper I'll try to create that function also. So let me create. Yeah, first of all we have to create for the um, LinkedIn jobs. Okay, so let me give the name. So def fetch. Okay, fetch LinkedIn jobs. LinkedIn jobs. Okay, and here it will take the search query. It will take the location. So location you can specify guys as per your requirement. So location, let's say as of now I'll give India here. And how many jobs you want to show as a suggestion. So here I'll give rows is equal to 60 jobs I want to see as a suggestion. Okay, yeah, now here you can also give the comment. So it will fetch LinkedIn jobs based on the search query and location. Okay, this is the idea. And as of now I'll make it as pass here. Okay, I'll make it as pass. So similar wise I will also create it for the Naukri jobs. So fetch Naukri jobs. I don't need the suggestion. Here I'll make it as Naukri jobs. So again it will take the search query. Okay, search query. Oh, so it should be query. Search query, location. Okay, and this one your rows. Okay, maximum jobs you need. Okay, so I think everything is fine. So here we have to modify with respect to the Naukri. That's it. Now this function will be writing with the help of this website. So let's go to the Apify. Okay, first of all we have to get the API key of the Apify, because we have already created this .env file. Here this .env file is available, and Apify API token we need. So how to get the Apify API token? So first of all you have to create one account guys here. Okay, so just try to sign in with your Google let's say account, and once you sign in guys, you will be getting this console. Just go to the console, and that's how your console looks like. So for me, I already created the account, and you can see this is active for me. Okay, so initially you'll be getting $500 credit. Okay, 500 sorry $5 credit, and this is the RAM space you will be getting. Got it? And later on if you want to upgrade it, you can upgrade their paid plan also, but for this demo this free one is fine for me. So previously I already did some experiment, so that's why it's visible, but for you it would be completely empty. So if you click on the action, it would be completely empty. Okay, so now what you have to do guys, you have to get the API key. Now how to get the API key? To get the API key, so here what you can do, you can see one option called go to store. Okay, just click on go to store, and here you can search what kinds of, let's say, provider you need. So first of all I need the LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn. Link. See, if you search for LinkedIn, so all the LinkedIn related, let's say, tools you will be getting here. Okay, so here I need LinkedIn job scrapper. Okay, LinkedIn job scrapper. So I'll click here. Okay, then you have to click on start. So whenever you will click on start guys, then you'll be able to see inside the actors. Okay, so if you don't click on the start, you won't be able to see the this thing in the actors. So first of all you have to start this particular tool, then you will be able to use that particular tool to extract the job informations from the LinkedIn. Okay, now how to get the API key? To get the API key, so there is a API option. Click here. Now here we'll see something called API endpoints. Now click here on the API endpoints, and here you can see the manage token option. Click on the manage token, and here is the API key guys. Okay, here is the API key. You can see the API key. So here I will copy the API key, and here you have to mention the API key guys. Okay, here you have to mention the API key. Got it? So this is my API key, and don't use my API key guys. After the class I'm going to remove the API key. You will be able to use my API key. So once you get the API key, now how you will use this particular let's say I mean tools, okay, as a Python code. So they have also given the Python related code here. How to get it? So again I'll go back. Now here you can click on API client, and here you can see you can access with the help of Node.js, Python, and curl command. So I'll select the Python. Now they have already given the code here. So what I did guys, I just modified this code in the easiest way. Now let me show you guys my modified code. So how my modified code looks like. So this is the modified code. So in the fetch LinkedIn, I'll try to mention my modified code. So see guys, this is my modified code. Okay, this is my modified code, and here you need Apify client. I think remember we installed the Apify client. So let me import it here. So how to import? So here I can write from Apify client, import Apify client. Okay, so this thing we have imported. Now let me reject it. Yeah, so now I think everything is fine. Okay, here I'm getting an error. Okay, now here you are getting an error because here you have to create the client, Apify client. So to create the Apify client, so here I will come here and let's create the Apify client. So after this OpenAI API client, we'll try to create our Apify API client. So Apify underscore client is equal to Apify client and west.get in env for Apify API key. So it's not Apify API key, it's API token. So here we have to mention it. It would be API token. Okay, so now it will create the client guys. Now here we are using the client. Okay, client, but again I can see one error. What is the error? It's an indentation error, so I'll press a tab. Now I think it has resolved. Yeah, so it's an indentation error. Now I think everything is fine. So here this code guys I got from here. So they have written actually so many things, but we don't need all the things. Okay, we can modify in that way. So for here, we need the title of the jobs, we need the location of the jobs, we need number of rows, that means how many jobs you are looking for, and this proxy you have to define here. And one thing, you have to define the actor ID. Okay, how we'll get the actor ID? So here they have already given the actor ID, so let's copy the actor ID, and here you can pass it here. Okay, this is the actor ID. Okay, so that's how, guys, what it will do. It will use the Apify client, and it will run this one, okay, actor ID, and it will get all the informations like title, location, rows, proxy, and everything. Okay, and it will return as a jobs. Got it? So these are the informations, guys. It will return, it will automatically fetch the jobs from the linkedin itself. This is the idea. The same way I have done for the Naukri. So now how to do it for the Naukri? So again, I will go back. Okay, so now you can search for Naukri and press enter. Now here we can see the first option, Naukri job scrapper. Okay, this one, just try to select, and again click on run, start. Okay, if you click on start, then you will be able to see in the actors. Okay, and how to get the code? So again, click here, go to the API client, go to the Python, and this is the code, guys. Okay, so again, I did some modification. Let me show you my modification. So now I'm going to write for my Naukri as well. So this is my Naukri, and again you have to give the actor ID, and where you will get the actor ID? This is the actor ID, guys. Okay, copy the actor ID and pass it to here. So yeah, everything is done, guys. With the help of this function, I'll be able to get the job informations, okay, from the Naukri as well as the LinkedIn. Got it? And how it will get, because we have the Apify API token, and Apify API token would be common for all. Okay, so the more tool you will be using from the Apify, the same token you can use. Okay, you don't need to create multiple tokens. Okay, this is fine. Now let me save. Yeah, so I think my helper file is ready, guys. And now what I will do, guys, we'll be creating the application. Okay, we'll be creating the Streamlit application. Then we'll try to test that. So user will upload the resume, and it will extract all the information. It will show, even it will use these are the tools to give the job recommendation. Okay, so guys, our this helper functionality is done. So we have already written some utility related function. Now we'll try to implement our applications, that means Streamlit app. But before that, one thing I need to do, see here I created a file called job underscore API .py file. Okay, so instead of creating this function like fetch LinkedIn job and fetch Naukri jobs, I'm going to write inside this particular file. Okay, so let me just move it. So what I will do, I'll copy these two function, and I will open up this file. Inside that, I'm going to paste it. Okay, so from here I'm going to import it. And one more thing, I also need to import that and initialize the client. So here, let's copy this code, and I'm going to mention it here. So here I'm going to mention it. Now I need the client, so let's copy the client. So I think I can remove this part, because here we are not doing initializing it, right? So API client, I'll copy and mention it here. And I also need something called operating system package and .env as well. Now let me check this thing. I'll remove, and I'm also going to remove this two function. Okay, I think now it is fine. Let me check here. So now it is fine, guys. So now let's open up our app.py and let's start developing our Streamlit app. So for this, first of all, I'll import Streamlit. So import Streamlit as st. Then yeah, after that we'll just try to set the page configuration. And how to set the page configuration? You can write this code st dot set page config, and inside that you can give the page title. So page title. So I'll give the page title job recommendation, job recommender. Okay, I can give like that. And here page icon I don't need. I'll just try to mention the layout. Okay, layout would be wide mode. Now once it is done, I will also set the title. So st dot title. So title would be AI job recommender, AI job recommender. And I can give a emoji here. Which emoji I can give, guys? Let me find something. Page. Let's give this one. Okay, fine. Then I will also give a markdown here. So here, let me write the markdown. So st dot markdown, and here I'm going to write upload your resume and get recommendation based on your skills and experience. Okay, experience from LinkedIn and Naukri. Perfect. So after that, here I'll take a file uploader. So here I can write upload file is equal to st.file uploader. So upload file st.file uploader. Inside that I'm giving a message upload your resume. It should be PDF and type should be PDF. Okay, that's it. Then once I get that file, I'll check here. Okay, I'll check here if uploaded file is equal to true. That means if user has uploaded the file, I'll just show a snipper here. Okay, a spinner. Sorry, I'll show a spinner. So to initialize the spinner, just write st.spinner. Okay, that means it will show a loading button. Okay, inside that I'm going to write extracting text from resume, extracting text from your resume. Okay, so this is our spinner. Then after that we'll try to extract the content from the resume. Okay, and for this we have already written a function inside our helper. So inside our helper, guys, we have already written the function extract text from PDF. So let me import this function here. So I can import like that. So from src, okay, src dot helper import extract text from PDF. Okay, this function I'm going to use. Now here let's call the function. So resume text, resume underscore text extract text from PDF, and inside that I'm giving my uploaded file. Okay, so once I get my resume text, guys, now here I will generate actually different things. Let's say here I told you. So I'll first of all generate the resume summary. Then I will try to show the skill gaps and missing areas, then future roadmap and preparation strategy. Okay. So for this, let's get back to my code editor. And here, first of all, I'll just write with spinner. Again, I'm going to show another spinner. So that's why I'm writing. So with st dot spinner. And here, first of all, we'll try to generate the summary. Okay, summary of the resume. So here I can write summarizing your resume. Okay, summarizing your resume. And after that, here what we'll do, we'll take the summary. So summary from where? From my OpenAI model. So ask. So I have to import that function as well. Ask OpenAI. ask OpenAI. Okay, and inside that I'm going to mention the prompt. So let's give a string. So here I'll just write uh, summarize the this resume. Okay, resume, highlighting 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 the skills. Okay, highlighting the skills. uh, then education and experiences. Okay, experiences. So here I will pass my resume text, and here I have mentioned my max tokens. Max token I will give 500, and I'll give a new line character. Okay, so here I can give new line. Yep. So this is for the first function. First of all, we'll try to generate the summary. Okay, so once we got the summary, then again I'll copy the same thing. Let me copy. Now I'll do it for my finding skill gaps. Okay, so here I will write finding skill gaps. Finding skill gaps. Then I will again mention the prompt for the skill gaps. Okay, so here I can give a prompt. I'll just ask analyze let me remove this part. So I'll just ask analyze this resume and highlight highlight missing skills, then certification and experience. Okay, so let me take this certification and experiences. With that I will add another things. Let's say needed for better job opportunities. Okay, so this is the line I'm going to add. Then again I'm going to pass my resume and resume text, and I'm going to give the max tokens. Okay, now you can also give another token size. So I'll give 400. This is the token. Now once it is done, now I'll do it for my this one, future roadmap. So let me again copy and I'll paste it. So here I'm going to write creating future roadmap. So here creating future roadmap. So again I'm going to give the prompt for this. So here I'm going to write let me remove everything. Based on this resume, suggest a future roadmap to improve Okay, improve this person's career, this person's career, career prospects. Okay, prospects. And I will also going to mention like skills to learn, certification needed, certification needed. Then I'm going to add industry exposure, industry exposure, exposure. Okay, now again I'm going to pass my resume text and max token you can pass here. Okay, so once it is done, now we'll try to show in my Streamlit UI. And to show it to the Streamlit UI, I can use something called Markdown. Okay, so in a Markdown, I can show everything. So for this, I already created one Markdown, guys. Let me show you. So here is the Markdown. You can see. So it will display nicely formatted results. So first of all, it will show the resume summary. So this is the div style, background color, everything I have given. And you can see I'm showing the summary here. Then I also need to show the gaps. So everywhere I've written the summary, but you have to change it. So this one would be the gaps. Okay, because this is the skill gaps, and this one should be the roadmap. Roadmap. Okay, now I think everything is fine. You can see gaps, roadmap. Okay, I'm showing everything here, and once it is done, it will give a message analyze completed successfully. Okay, then once I showed these are the things in my Streamlit UI, then what I have to do, guys, I have to also find the jobs. Okay, fetch the jobs. That means the job recommendation. So for this here I'm going to create a button. So let's create a button. So if st.button, okay, st.button get job recommendation, I'm naming it as a get job recommendation, and here I can give a icon. So search icon I can give. Okay, search icon I can give. So once user will click on this button, again it will open a spinner. So with st.spinner, okay, spinner, and spinner will give a message like fetching the job recommendation. Okay, I'll remove this part. Then here I'm going to write, first of all I'm going to get a keywords. Okay, because I told you we have to get the keywords from the large language model, like job keywords, like your skills, then your title. So these are the keywords it will try to extract, right? So here I can take the keywords like that. So keywords is equal to, again I'm going to utilize my LLM. So ask OpenAI, and inside that I'm going to give a prompt. Okay, so what is the prompt? I'll give this prompt. So here I'll just write based on this resume summary, suggest the best job titles and keyword. Okay, titles and keywords for searching job, keywords for searching job. Searching job, and here I'm going to give give a comma separated list only. Okay, list only. And here I'm going to mention another thing. I don't need any explanation, so that's why I'm going to write no explanation, Yeah, so once it is done, I will give this one, this slash n, because I need a new line character. Okay, new line character I need. And after that, it will give me the summary. So what I can do, guys, instead of giving it here, I can give it here. Okay, after the explanation, I'll give the double slash n, then I'm going to write the summary. Summary. Okay, summary would be summary. Okay, that's it. So once it is done, I also need to mention the maximum token size. So here, let's mention it here. So max token. So I'll give 100. Okay, 100 token. I think it is fine for me. 100 token. Yeah. So once it is done, guys, now let's get the keywords. So search keyword. Search keyword. So I'm going to do keywords dot replace. Okay, replace. Whenever it will have this slash n, this slash n. Okay, whenever it will have the slash n, I'll make it with a empty string. Okay, then I'll do the strip operation. That means we are cleaning up, performing some cleaning operations. Okay, I need the complete comma separated keyword only. That's it. Okay, nothing else. So once I got everything, guys, but I have to remove this. Fine. So once I get everything, now I'll give a message here. So st dot success. So here I can give job recommendations, or I can just write extracted. Okay, job keywords. Job keywords. So here let me mention the keywords. My search keywords. Okay, so here I can write job keywords just to show the user. Okay, so so it should be clean one, right? So clean, that means my keyword would be cleaned. Okay, after doing this operation. Yeah, now it is fine. Then we'll try to fetch the job. And how to fetch the job? So here I can write with st dot spinner. That means I'm going to give another spinner, and here it will give me the message like fetching jobs from LinkedIn and Naukri. And inside that, I'm going to call that to function. Okay, so we have to also import that function, and it is available inside my job API. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to import this fetch LinkedIn jobs. So let me import it from src dot job API import. Okay, fetch LinkedIn jobs. Then I'm going to also call it fetch Naukri jobs. These two function I'm going to import. Now let me call it here. So LinkedIn underscore jobs is equal to fetch LinkedIn jobs, and inside that I'm going to give the clean the search keyword. Okay, the search keyword, guys, I will be getting. That means your experience, your title. Okay, this thing will try to pass in this function. And what this function does, guys, it takes this kinds of query and it will perform the search operation over the LinkedIn, and whatever let's say job matches with it with this keyword, it will try to return me, and that would be my recommendation to the user. Okay, and same thing would be happening for the LinkedIn as well as the Naukri. See here, I've given the search keyword for the LinkedIn, and here is the Naukri. Okay, both I have done. Okay, both I have done, and here you can specify like how many recommendation you need. So here I can write number of rows. Okay, number of rows I need 60. Okay, for the LinkedIn. Now for this Naukri, maximum. Okay, I think it is having maximum jobs. No, it is not maximum jobs. Here also it is having the number of rows. Okay, so here I can give number of rows 60. Okay, so once everything is done, guys, now what we have to do, now we'll also show a markdown. That means we'll try to show all of the jobs, okay, one by one. For this I already created a beautiful markdown. Let me show you, okay, how this markdown will look like. See guys, this is the markdown. Okay, so top LinkedIn jobs. Here I can remove this part because based on the location it will show the jobs. Okay, now this is for the LinkedIn jobs. Okay, whatever LinkedIn jobs actually we'll be getting, we are running a full loop. Okay, first of all we are showing the title of the jobs and company name, location, and the job link. And then if let's say job not found, it will show you job on LinkedIn job not found. Okay, then again I'm creating another markdown for the Naukri, and here I'm again looping through the Naukri jobs, getting the title, company name, location, and the URL of the jobs. Okay, and if any jobs are not found, I'll give no jobs found. Okay, so this is the entire, let's say, app we have developed. Now let me test whether it will work fine or not. So for this, what I can do, I can open up my terminal, and here I can execute this app.py. So here, this is the command Streamlit. Okay, Streamlit app.py. Now if I execute, it should run. Okay, no such commands app.py. Okay, Streamlit run app.py, guys. Sorry, Streamlit run app.py. Now it is asking for the permission. I'll give the permission. Now my application is running. I'll open up my local host. So see, already it has opened. Okay, already it has opened. So this is the window, AI job recommender, and here you can upload your resume. So let's upload my resume. So I'm having my resume, guys. I already showed you. So this is my resume. I'm going to upload this resume. So here I think I have the resume. Bappy resume. So I'll upload it. Now see, spinner is happening. Okay, you can see this is the loading. This is called spinner. So this is summarizing your resume first of all. Even you can see the terminal log. So summary is done. Now it is finding the skill gaps. Now it is creating the future roadmap. Okay, step by step it will perform everything. Now see, here I got the resume summary. So this is the entire resume summary, guys. I got. Just try to read. You will get the entire summary of my resume. Okay. Then once I got the summary, even I can also see my skill gaps. Okay, and missing area. So these are my missing skills, missing certification, missing experiences. Then this is the future roadmap and preparation strategy. So you can see skill development, certification, and industry exposure. Okay, analysis is completed. Now if you want to get the job recommendation, just try to click here, get job recommendation. Now real time, guys, it will give you the job recommendation based on your interest and experience. Okay, and your skills as well. And it will fetch from the LinkedIn and Naukri. So now, guys, you can see fetching job recommendation, and these are the extracted keywords, guys. You can see data scientist, machine learning engineer, data scientist specialist, and NLP engineer. That means whatever interest, whatever skills I had in my resume, whatever title I had in my resume, okay, it has extracted all the keywords. Now with these keywords, actually, it will real time search for the jobs. Okay, real time get the recommendation for the jobs. See, fetch jobs from LinkedIn and Naukri. Now you have to wait for some times, guys. So once execution is complete, you will be able to see that all the job list. So guys, here you can see top LinkedIn jobs. So here, unfortunately, we didn't find any LinkedIn jobs. Okay, but we got for the Naukri jobs. Okay, in India, you can see Pune. This is the job title. Okay, and this is the company name, and this is the URL. Okay, then this is the title, this is the company name, this is the URL, and you can see the location as well. Okay, now see, I got actually 60 different jobs here. Okay, 60 different jobs. Got it? Job recommendation based on my profile. The way actually I'm getting in my LinkedIn, I'm getting in my, let's say, this one, turning. Okay, similar kinds of things we have also implemented in our own way. So let me show you my application. So this is my application, guys. Okay, so I think, guys, you like the entire applications, and this is a real-time applications, guys, we have developed. Got it? Now let's try to integrate the MCP with that. Let's say if you want to create it as a agents, and you want to utilize some kinds of function as a MCP tool. Let's say if you're using any MCP client, let's say you can use clouded desktop, you can use MCP use, or you can even use your custom client. Okay, that time how we can use these are the functionality as MCP tool, that means MCP server. Okay, let's try to create as a MCP server. So guys, my application is ready. Now let me show you how we can create the MCP server. If you want to use these are the functionality as a MCP tool. Okay, let's say fetch LinkedIn jobs and fetch Naukri jobs. Okay, so for this, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to use this file and let me write the code. Okay, inside that. So MCP server wise, guys, here I think you know how to create the server. For this, we can use this MCP CLI. Okay, so let me stop the execution. Clear. So you have to install that. So uv add MCP CLI, MCP CLI. Okay, now I'm going to install this package. So it's done. Now I think remember, guys, previously I already showed you how to create the server. First of all, you have to import the fast MCP from MCP. So MCP dot server dot fast MCP, and I'm going to import. Okay, I'm going to import what? Fast MCP. Okay, fast MCP. That's it. Then I also need to import these two functions. Okay, fetch LinkedIn jobs. So I'm going to create tool, guys, with the help of these two functions. Okay, like fetch LinkedIn jobs and fetch Naukri jobs. Okay, so for this I'm going to import it. And how to import it? I think previously we also imported in the app.py. So let me copy paste the code. I'll copy, and here I'm going to import them. Okay, so once you have imported, first of all, what you have to do? First of all, you have to initialize the MCP. So MCP is equal to fast MCP. Okay, fast MCP. And inside that you can give the name. So I'll give job recommender. Okay, job recommender. This is the MCP. Okay, then how to convert it as a tool, guys? This function, how we can convert as a tool. So for this, I think you remember we have to create a function with the help of this async keyword. So async, okay, async, and here you can define the function. So I'll give def, I'll give the function name. So I'll give it as fetch. Okay, fetch, fetch, let's say LinkedIn, okay, LinkedIn, and inside that it will take list of the, okay, list of key. Okay, list of keyword it will be taking, and based on that it will give you the job recommendation. And I will return this fetch LinkedIn jobs. Inside that I'm going to pass the list of the keywords. List of the keywords. Okay, that's it. Then similar wise I will do it for my next one, fetch Naukri, list of the key, and it will return fetch Naukri jobs, and I will give list of the key. Now I have to convert it as a tool. Okay, how to convert as a tool? So here I will give MCP, I'll give this decorator MCP MCP dot tool. Okay, MCP dot tool. That's it. Similar things I will write inside this particular tool as well. MCP dot tool. Now it has converted our MCP tool, guys. Okay, now how to initialize this server? For this, use this f underscore underscore name underscore underscore main. Inside that I'm going to run MCP dot run. Okay, MCP dot run, and here I'm going to define the transport type studio. Okay, that's it. So yeah, I think my server is ready. Okay, MCP server is ready. Now let's test this server, okay, whether it is working or not. So for this I'm going to utilize my MCP inspector. And how to utilize the MCP inspector, I think you know that. So for this, let me clear it. You have to write this command. So MCP dev, you have to give the file name. So file name is MCP server.py. So here I'm going to write MCP server.py. Now if I execute, so your inspector would be running. So see guys, our inspector is running on localhost port number 6274. So let me open up my localhost 6274. So this is my inspector guys. Now let me connect my server. So you can see my server has connected. Now I'll click on list. First of all, I'll select the tools, then list the tools. Okay. So here you can see guys, I'm having two tools, fetch LinkedIn and fetch Naukri. So let me first of all check the Naukri. So here I can give list of keywords. So let's say I will give machine learning. Okay. Now if I run the tool, so see guys, it is giving you the results. Okay. So machine learning, and these are the machine learning related jobs actually you got. Okay. Okay. So that's how you can also test it for the LinkedIn. Definitely will be getting the response. Now guys, our MCP server is ready. Now you can use this server and you can use this tool with any kinds of client. You can use your cloud desktop. Okay, you can use your cloud desktop. You can even use MCP use. Okay, MCP use also you can use. Then you can also use that custom client. Okay, with the help of that you can use this particular server. Okay, so this thing guys, you can integrate. I already showed you how we can implement inside this cloud desktop. For this you have to update that configuration file, JSON file. Okay, you have to upgrade, and you can use this particular tool from the cloud desktop itself. Okay, same thing with the MCPUs also. So yes guys, this is the entire project implementation. I hope you liked it. Now I will share all the resources in the resources section. From there you can download and execute in your system. Definitely it will be working. So yes guys, I hope you liked it, the entire project implementation. So thanks for watching.